What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today I'm going to be going over all the unknown locations of Pokemon Legends Arceus. After you are in the Mirelands in Pokemon Legends Arceus, you have a short cutscene in which there's an unknown attached to your back, and then you have the ability to hit the Y on the Pokedex page for the unknown research notes. Now, if you look at the bottom, all these unknowns represent a clue, and, they represent the 26 letters of the alphabet, and there's two characters, exclamation mark and question mark. I'm going to record this video in the order of where I find them, but I'm going to be editing this in the order of where they're going to be located. So you're going to be seeing A, B, C, D, E, F, so on and so forth from there, and I'm going to coordinate that in the order of the video. Since the timestamps would look too messy for being very short, I'm just going to have the bottom left of the screen represent the character that's going to be there. If you want to figure it out on your own, you're more than welcome to. The Pokeball icons here represent the 3 unknown in Jubilee Village. If I'm going too fast, feel free to just pause it or rewind. These 5 Pokeball icons represent the unknowns that are going to be here in the Obsidian Fieldlands. These 5 Pokeballs here are the 5 unknown in the Crimson Mirelands. These 5 represent the 5 in the Cobalt Coastlands. These 5 represent the 5 in the Coronet Highlands. These 5 represent the 5 in the Alabaster Icelands. You can do this before getting Braviary, although I'm personally doing this after the events of chapters 13, 14, 15, 16 that are all kind of grouped together, as you can tell, because I don't have weather conditions currently. I just have purple. Just to let you know, almost all of the unknown can be captured in a regular Pokeball. There are a select few that you need to use a Feather Ball for. I mean, you could use a Feather Ball for all of them, and I think you could use a Heavy Ball for a good amount of them. But if you're not too particular about which ones are going to be in which balls, then stock up, I don't know, at least 20, 30 Pokeballs and Feather Balls. For Unknown A in the Crimson Bog at the Diamond Settlement, let's head on down. And I believe this is the house that previously had the 6 Psyduck in front of it, or the Psyduck that had the headache that needed the special medicine. You're going to be finding the unknown on top of the roof. For Unknown B in the Cobalt Coastlands in the Molten area, if we head on over to where Alpha Ninetales is, and if we look at the volcano itself, you are going to be seeing the unknown over here. Now there's a wall that prevents you from getting any closer, so you can't land on the volcano. This is one of the few unknowns that requires you to use a Feather Ball. For Unknown C, inside of the Coronet Highlands, either from the Summit Camp or Moonview Arena, we're going to be heading over to the ruins that are straight down the path past the Alpha Luxray. Is that another Alpha Rotom? Yeah, it is. Wow, I'm getting a lot of luck with that one spot having Alpha Rotom for me. And once we make our way over here to the Celestica ruins, one of the ruins right here is going to be having our unknown on it. Unknown, are you going to be a good one for a thumbnail? Yeah, you are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pretty boy. Who's a pretty boy? Got a back shot. Here in the Crimson Mirelands, as soon as you show up here in the, I think it's technically the Lowlands. I'm not too sure. But anyways, that campfire that was part of the main story quest, boom. This is Unknown D. Ooh, Alpha Ponyta. Hi there. Hey, Terry. For Unknown E in the Grueling Grove, we're going to be making our way to the one small remote island all the way over here. And if you look at the back of the tree, you're going to be seeing Unknown just kind of hanging out right there. Great. For Unknown F, here at the Ancient Quarry inside of the Coronet Highlands, if you head on over to where the Alpha Gudra is, and you see this one large rock, at the top of the large rock, you are going to be seeing our unknown over here. I'm pretty sure Sneasler can get us up there. Hi, guy. You're a thumbnail. For Unknown G in the Obsidian Fieldlands, here at the Obsidian Falls, you're going to be able to just go over to the waterfall. You don't need Sneasler for this. You can actually do this with just Weirdair, which is funny enough. And if you look at the one large rock at the back, you're going to be seeing the unknown hanging out. Go ahead, chuck over your Pokeball. And funny enough, you can, this Pokeball doesn't fall in the water. So, yay, continuity. For For Unknown H in Jubilife Village, if we come to this southern gate right by the guy who wanted a big Buizel and we look at the gate, you're gonna see that one of the characters has an unknown on it. There we go. Oh, ball just kind of dropped like that. That was neat. For Unknown I at Lake Verity, if we head down to the very middle of it, in the very middle, if we head to the back, you're gonna be seeing him just chilling right in back of the big old rock. Big old rock, chilling right there. For Unknown J, we're going to be making our way inside of the building underneath the ancient quarry inside of the Coronet Highlands. You previously found a wisp in here, however, we are going to go and one of these walls. Yep, there it is. You could climb up this with Sneasler, because throwing a Pokeball in here could be a little difficult. Sneasler can land right here, and then you can throw your Pokeball at, J. I'm asleep. J. Next up, we have Unknown K here at the Shrouded Ruins. If we head on over, and there's the wrong batch. Yeah, there's one tall one next to the two short ones. There's usually like a Rhyhorn here. You can see him very out in the open. Pretty easy to get. That time I fell on the rock. For Unknown L, you need to make your way inside of the Coronet Highlands, inside of this cave over here, which is the Wayward Cave. I'm going to be lightening this footage so it's easier to see. And inside of the Wayward Cave, we're going to go in, we're going to stay left, and then we're going to make a right, and we're going to make a right, then we're going to make a left, then we're going to make a left, then we're going to make a left. There's typically a big stone here that you can break by throwing a Pokemon at it. And then at the end of this pathway that has the two iron chunks, if you look up, you're going to be seeing Unknown up here. This one, for some reason, gave me so much trouble the first time I tried to catch it. For Unknown M in the Crimson Mirelands, if we make our way to the Sludge Mound, which is going to be where Ursaluna was given to you as an assisting Pokemon, if you head to the back of the ring, you're going to be seeing a log over here, and this log very clearly has an unknown at the end. For Unknown N, as in Nancy, we're going to be going to the Seas Gate over here in the Cobalt Coastlands. That's the pincer-ly looking thing. And if we head on over to, I guess, the eastern side of the eastmost one, and if we look up, we're going to be seeing Unknown right there. Nice. For Unknown O, you have to come right here in the avalanche slopes to the hole inside of the ground. Take some fall damage, optional. This is the Ice Column Chamber, and taking this all the way to the back, past the Frostlass, hopefully we didn't trigger it, you're going to be seeing this Unknown at the very top. I believe this is one of the other Unknown that require you to use a Feather Ball. Great. And Frostlass didn't see us. Yeet. For Unknown P, at the Coronet Highlands, we're going to make our way over to the Fabled Spring. And inside of the Fabled Spring, on the left side of the river, opposite of the Alpha Clefable, you're going to be seeing these purple flowers. And in the middle of the purple flowers is our Unknown. He was blinking at me. Hi, Clefairies. You want to come along? No? Okay. Next up for Unknown Q, we are going to be making our way inside of this little area at the Spring Path. And let's just head on down. And if we look at the tree right next to the entrance, boom, Unknown Q. For Unknown R, in the Cobalt Coastlands, we are going to be making our way to the very end of the Veilstone Cape. Maybe it's technically Lunker's Lair. I'm going to be going from the Molten area using the Braviary Beast Spam in order to get over there at the right altitude. And when landing here, if you look at the top of the pincer formation, you are going to be seeing our Unknown over here. For S, here in the Obsidian Fieldlands at the Tidewater Dam, the small patch of land that you needed to cross that has the Alphaba barrel here. If you make your way to the actual dam, and if we just get on Bastia Legion, I actually think there's a place that you can reach this without Bastia Legion, but there you go. There's the Unown just hanging out on the dam. It's too close. Nice. Here at Avalug's Legacy, in order for us to get Unown T, you have to make your way on top of this ice pillar right here. And I don't think Sneasler can climb up these, so you may actually need Braviary or some crazy methods of getting on top of this iceberg. During recording, this is the last one that I have to get, which is going to be Unown U. Unown U, if you head on over right here in Hart's Crag to the waterfall, we're going to be heading up the waterfall. And at the very top of the waterfall, you're going to be seeing, I think this is technically a sculpture. Anyways, at the back of the sculpture is going to be the Unown that we need. Here in the Scarlet Bog in the Crimson Mirelands, we're going to be finding Unown V. And the Unown V is going to be hanging from one of these branches right here. So exactly here on the map, just to the bottom left of the Scarlet Bog name when zoomed in fully. If we just look on over, we throw them up, and there we go. For Unown W, you can get this outside of Jubilife Village, or you could do it a way that you probably didn't know existed, because you can go up to the commander's office, and inside of the commander's office, every time you've had a cutscene, it was angled like this. But there's a door over here. Bet you didn't know there was a door over here, because I sure didn't. 200 hours into the game, just learned you can make your way to the top of the entire galaxy tower. Anyways, if you look at the Magikarp, he's got a big frilly eyelash. That's your Unown. Great. For Unown X at the Obsidian Fieldlands Grand Tree area, if we go ahead and fly up with Braviary, I don't know if you could use Sneasler for this. Oh, I guess you can use Sneasler for this. We don't need to go higher than that. Great, we found it. Right here on this one branch, you're going to be finding Unown X. For Unown Y in the Alabaster Icelands, we're going to be making our way to the Icebound Falls, and you're going to be seeing this large ice wall. If you head on over to the large ice wall, not at the top area or the second shelf, but the third shelf, you're going to be seeing Unown just kind of hanging out here. You might also be a good thumbnail. Nice contrast. Only the sky wasn't so purple right now, right? Right, guy? Wow, did that without the UI on. Nice. For Unown Z in the Cobalt Coastlands, if we head over to the Deadwood Haunt, you're going to be seeing two boats. We're going to want to go to the upright boat, and we're going to want to go to the forward of the ship, landing in the forward of the ship and staring at the mast in the middle. Fantastic. For Unown exclamation mark, we're going to be making our way from the Ice Peak Arena, where you previously fought Avalug, or maybe didn't do that yet, I'm not too sure. We're going to be making our way over to the hot spring right next to where that battle took place. Ah, here he is. This tree located right here. Like if you see these 4 trees on the map, in the middle of them. So from the spring, just slightly down to the left. At the very top, boom, our Unown exclamation mark. For Unown question mark in Jubilife Village behind your house, you're going to be seeing him just kind of chilling over here. Just go ahead, throw your Pokeball. Good to go. Well, I have just gotten the last very Unown that I need. I'm going to go ahead and turn it into the Professor. And doing so will get us a research level of 10, which is also a perfect research level, which slightly increases the shiny chance of Unown in the wild. Now, after you have gotten all 28 Unowns, Unown do start to spawn in the wild, specifically in one place. Here in the Crimson Mirelands, into the Salacion Ruins, this was part of the story where you had to get the piece of the wall back from the bandits. After you've gotten all of the Unown and you head inside of the ruins, unknown are going to start to spawn here regularly. There is a 3.54% chance that you're going to be finding every letter or every character of unknown. In addition, there is a 0.04% chance that one of them will show up as an alpha variant, making them the rarest alpha in the entire game. Let me rephrase that. If you're hunting for a specific one, it's the rarest one in the whole game. If you just want any alpha, that is 1.12%. While editing and trying to catch this alpha unknown in a Pokeball, I decided to run all of the shiny rates based off of if you wanted any unknown shiny rate, which is 1 out of 1024. With the shiny charm, it's 1 out of 819. However, a specific unknown, you have to take these numbers and multiply them by 28, making a specific unknown's shiny rate 1 in 28,682, factoring in that an alpha is 88.5 times more rare than a regular spawn, makes any unknown's shiny rate in an alpha 1 in 90,624. A specific unknown alpha shiny rate is 1 in 2,538,357, with the shiny charm bringing that to 1 in 2,030,898. Good luck. And there you go. That's how you're going to be getting all 28 characters of unknown and how you can get an alpha. And, you know, the same way I got that alpha, you could also get a shiny. So it's up to you. If you want to do that, if you want to try to find the hidden message on my screen now, and if you want to catch all the unknown. Actually, you need to catch out all the unknown because that's how you get a level 10 Pokedex entry. Great. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you found it helpful, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.